So the Game Developer Conference gave a survey to developers, and one of the questions on there is causing a lot of consternation for fans of Xbox because, well, things just don't look good for them. Developers don't want to develop for them as much. So let's head over to Video Games Chronicle, and Chris Scullion writes twice as many developers surveyed by GDC say they want to make games on PS5 or Switch 2 than on Xbox. PC remains the most popular system among developers by far, which makes sense whether it's handhelds, the Steam Deck, the Legion Go, or just general laptops and computers. There's way more people playing on PC than consoles. So the number of developers interested in working on Xbox games is half that of the PS5 or Switch, as according to the latest annual State of the Game Industry Survey, which is managed by the Game Developers Conference. The survey, which questioned more than 2,300 game industry professionals around the world, asked its respondents to list which platforms interested them most as a developer at the moment. Respondents were allowed to choose as many options as possible, meaning they didn't have to choose one platform over the other. 80% of respondents said that they were interested in developing a game on PC, by far the most popular choice. However, whereas 40% said they were interested in making PS5 games, and about the same, 39% said about the Switch 2, only 20% chose the Xbox Series X and S as an option. That makes it closer in terms of developer popularity to the Android, 16%, iOS, 16%, or the original Switch, 13%, when the other current-gen consoles. The results suggest a change in attitude toward Microsoft console, given that 40% of respondents said that their last project was released on Xbox Series X versus 47% on PS5. GDC also asked respondents about their desire to work on the handheld PC, and the Steam Deck led the pack, with 40% saying they want to make a Steam Deck game versus 70% for the ROG Xbox Ally. Not great for the Xbox Ally, and it's not that surprising. One, I don't think many people really got into it as much as the Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck has been out for so long that so many more people already have it. I have one, I love it, and it's just a great handheld. I'd love to try a ROG Xbox Ally, but I'm not going to spend that much money on it. In a separate question, when asked what the top factors were for their company when choosing which platform to release their game on, the most popular answers were audience reach, 78%, business model success, 44%, and discoverability, 43%. Xbox continued to push towards becoming a multi-platform business, repositioning its console as just one of many ways to play its first-party games. Most of its big games for 2026 are already confirmed for the PS5, with Fable arriving on Sony's console day and date, and the Xbox version of Forza Horizon 6 arriving on PS5 later in the year after its Xbox release. So, it really does seem like this generation was the last chance for the Xbox to be relevant. They went pretty much all in on Game Pass. It didn't work, and now they're shifting to being more a company that develops games for any platform. Think of like a Sega with the Dreamcast, where they were a competitor in the console market. Ultimately, they exited it, but they still do produce games. I expect that will be the case for Xbox, and Xbox will probably always have like branded Xbox computers, but I do think that going forward, we're not going to have a dedicated console in the same way. Maybe something more akin to a Steam machine. I'm very interested to see how well that sells, and if the Steam machine comes out and outpaces the Xbox, then you can just, you know, write it home. It's entirely over for Xbox. And I mean, these numbers show like it's not only that the Xbox Series S isn't as powerful as the other consoles, but there just aren't that many people on the Xbox. I think the guess is like 37 million between the two SKUs, and that's not enough, especially when PlayStation 5 is one of the best selling consoles ever. I'm sure the Switch 2 is going to be pretty similar to what the Switch 1 was. So, sad day for Xbox fans, but not a terribly surprising one. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Make sure you subscribe if you liked it. We have new videos coming out all the time on this channel, shorts as well. Check out the main channel. We'll get everything for video game essays, and our other channels, which include Wicked Sports for sports news, Better Radio, which hosts all of our podcasts, and our newest channel, History is Wicked. Again, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I will see you in the next one.